What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another video, and this one is 1,000 best friends. Whew. This is going to be interesting, because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The preview was nuts, but I've just started watching it. I've just paused it exactly where I'm going to start this episode, because unlike normally when I do the whole freaking shebang episode, it's literally going to be certain parts of the episode that I'm going to be showing you guys as we go through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because obviously this time around, I got to get it from the source itself. Before, I was able to get videos from YouTube with already edited and ready stricken from the copyright. But this time, I got to try and get away with copyright by myself, which is fine. So, let's see how we get on. But nonetheless, though, shout out every single person that is a member of the channel. And now let's get into this one. And whoo.
I'm Megan, and this is my bestie, Vanessa. She's big. I'm big.
And me and this girl have been struggling with our weight since junior high.
I mean, listen. Let me stop. This is going to be a roller coaster. I can see it already, but let's bear this in mind, though. These are just two of the 1,000 best friends. There's two more to be introduced as well in this episode. So let's see what goes on.
We actually met the day I found her in the bathroom being bullied and saved her ass.
Me and her just started talking, and she was like, do you want to come and sit down and eat lunch with me? And I'm like, sure, let's go.
Can we just process that Megan wasn't actually even that big when she was younger? I mean, it seems to me as if one friend influenced another friend to basically become bigger than what she already was. And this is the problem, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Sometimes you get two friends, one that's fat, one that's obese. But then the one that's fat somehow always ends up catching up with the one that's obese. It's purely because obviously there is no support system within their friendship of, hey, let's do better together. It's always, hey, let's get worse together. That's a brilliant idea, isn't it? Well, that's the perception that I have anyway. Could be highly wrong, but hey, let's get into it.
You gonna try them jeans on?
No.
Why do you not like those?
I feel like I got two asses.
One in the front, one in the back.
And look.
I mean, I did cover her once upon a time when she was on that show Too Large, Megan, and I, covering her then, we knew that she had a little bit of a humor behind herself, okay? And obviously when her friend came in, and I forgot her name already, I don't know why, but there's always been this humorous, type of relationship that they've had, which is good. But then they've also had a humorous relationship with their weight, which is not so good, because it's been more like a disguise of, I'm always make fun of myself rather than hate myself, which I guess can be good to your mental health a little bit, but really and truly it's not, because it's just faking it. It's not even faking it till you make it. It's just literally just faking it just because you can't be bothered to fix your life. You can't be bothered to fix your health, basically. But anyway, point I'm trying to make is, I'm not surprised that they decided to joke about having the two butts, one at the front, one at the back. Bear this in mind, though, for the people that don't know, Megan has actually had weight loss surgery. Bear that in mind, because that's what her goal was when she was in Too Large. Her friend, on the other hand, that didn't have weight loss surgery because she didn't want to have weight loss surgery because she didn't want to lose weight. She said that she wanted to stay being big and beautiful. That was my impression of how she basically said it, but probably wasn't that great. But yeah. Let's get it.
Bikini.
Really?
Oh, hold on.
Oh my God. You gonna wear this?
I would love to. I want to show this off.
You kind of surprised me there. I just never seen nothing that big.
Being overweight altogether just sucks. Okay. It's hard.
I don't know. Oh no, that was her putting on her pants, right? Her knickers, and then now she's gonna be putting on her pants. That looked uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Yeah. Damn. Anyway, let's see what she's got to say.
Okay. It's hard when you wake up every day. You gotta go, Jesus, I gotta lug all this around again.
I mean, she ain't lying. Waking up to have... Boy, that is an exercise of itself, to be honest with you. But hey, yeah.
But we gotta get up. I live at my sister Jackie's house with my two kids, Warner and Jacob.
I feel like I'm watching 600 Pound Life. Why? Because she's got kids. They always have kids. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Just gonna leave it as that. But I'll let you hold on a minute. She's got kids, but she doesn't have a home of her own for herself and her kids. I can only assume baby daddy's not around, but I guess we'll find out. It's just, this is just, you know what? When you're born, you know what? It's whatever. Yeah, let's get it.
That's when I ran into an old boyfriend. Me and Dee fell in love immediately. We had a connection from the very beginning. He stepped into the father role for my kids until 2016 when he passed away due to liver cancer.
So her and her kids were homeless. New man comes in, looks after her, looks after her kids. Obviously passes away sadly from lung cancer, which is not a way to go. Well, I mean, I can tell you this now. I already know how this story goes. Her losing her man, probably another reason why she went down, probably a dark spiral place. You know me, always thinking of the kids first. You know, sometimes they say that you need to save your grieving. Sometimes you have to be strong for your kids and grieve when they're not around. Be strong for your kids and grieve so they don't see you. Be strong enough so therefore your kids are able to pick themselves up and they can keep going. But not everybody has that mindset. Not everybody has that not everyone has that mindset. So the fact is though, at that moment in time, she obviously was concerned about her loss, which I completely understand because everybody deals with loss completely different. But call me naive or whatever, but the fact is though, when you've got kids, I ain't gonna lie to you. You can moan all you want, but you should never forget about the responsibility you have for your kids. Because remember, she said that she was homeless before this new man came in. Okay? And then somehow she's now ended up at her sister's house. She's made the cycle. But that's not good, given the fact that she's got 2 kids as well. But hey, I mean, you didn't see this part, but she did speak about also growing poverty and XYZ, but let's get into it.
Losing Dee threw me into a massive depression. I ate everything I wanted, when I wanted. I didn't really even realize how much I was eating.
I mean, listen, we can talk about the eating all we want, but to be honest, her eating, her health isn't even my concern or my focus. It's realizing what impact you're making on your children. That is the key part. What impact are you making? But of course, that's not what happened. She obviously was just consumed, and I understand, moaning, and I understand. So therefore, she started eating and eating and eating, and obviously, as we saw there, she also smoked as well, which makes it even more sad. But hey, life.
Eat when I get upset. And now I'm over 400 pounds. I have high blood pressure, diabetes, hypertension. This past year, I've really wanted to get weight loss surgery. But I've been unable to reach any of my goals that my doctor, Dr. Proctor, asked me to do.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting TAMMY vibes. Yeah. I was meant to lose this weight. My sister helped me. My doctor helped me, set me some goals, but I couldn't reach them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not looking to fall down that sympathy road so quick. Because the matter of fact is, whenever TLC does a TV show and anyone is overweight, whether it be 1,000-pound sisters, 1,000-pound friends, 600-pound life, too large, nah. I'll wait for the actions, the proof to tell me that I should be sympathetic first. I haven't seen it. I'm just hearing words. And to be honest, the more she speaks, the more I hear her just accepting defeat. But that's just me. Well, let's get it.
Burgers would be nice.
Let's just go get some fast food.
Y'all have yet to name anything healthy.
How about this, Mom? You don't have to get fast food. You can get other stuff like a salad.
Yeah, but we ate salads yesterday. Let's go eat some good food today.
So, you know what though? You know what? Should I even say about the sister? Like, really? Ladies and gentlemen, the skinniest person on the screen so far that I thought that was trying to support her sister to do the right thing is now come out with enabling activity. In fact, the only person that said anything sensible was the son. And to make it worse, it was the youngest son. He was like, we can all eat whatever we want, but you, Mom, you can all eat a salad. Big sis or skinny sis, nah, let's all just go and have all the good food. What's that though? Ah, dear Lord, dear Lord.
Likes to sabotage. All right, let me get 2 of your spicy chicken sandwiches with the fries and drink. 2 of the regular not spicy combos, a large jalapeno popper, and a large mozzarella stick. 2 deluxe bacon cheeseburger meals. And a bucket of tenders, side of mashed potatoes and coleslaw. Is the lemon cake, you buy the whole cake or is it a slice?
It's a mini cake.
Okay. I mean, you all heard the order, right? See what I mean? I'm not going down the sympathy path. Now I got a little bit of a headache. Damn, I should have never shook it so fast. TLC, man, they're evil people, you know. They're evil. They find people to just expose them. Expose them for, you know what? It's whatever, man. Let's get it.
Sometimes I get mad at my mom for not having self-control, but I can see where she's coming from. You know, she finds comfort in the food that she's eating. I definitely do that too.
Sorry, man. yeah, I'm just doing madness with my laugh. I know. Listen, so basically, so he's talking about food, talking about his mum's weakness of food, and he gets frustrated X, Y, Z. But then he also understands because he does the same thing. But you know what's happened there, right? This is the mother's. What the mother portrays is now passing down onto the kids. That is just the grand scheme of things, okay? The kids are being exposed by what the mother has shown them. So it's hard because you can't really put any blame or anything against what he's saying per se, because what he's saying is a product of his environment, of his upbringing. I mean, you see him, he's a big boy. And I mean, the little one, the younger one, he's a big boy too, for his age is big. May not look big, but for his age is big, and you know he's going to be joining the brother at some point. It's just sad. And it's crazy though, because I was working with a guy before, and he talks about how his whole life he's pretty much been through depression a lot. And he says when things go bad for him, when his depression hits him, his mood goes. And he says that he can tell that when his mood goes, it makes a massive impact on his child. And he says that he noticed that his child mood then dropped due to him. And he says one thing that he has to work on is improving how he controls himself around his children when he's feeling down, to not bring that type of energy around the child, bring it to a different room. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's just an example to say, listen, like how we behave in front of our children is massive, makes a massive impact. And that's what's happening to this young man here, as well as the little brother too, eventually. Right now, the little brother's sounds like he's okay, but he's talking about, Mom, you can do your own thing and we can do, you know what I mean? But that's just, he's young. But is that even a reason though? Because he's, but you get the gist.
You happy? What, you gotta walk around and be a grouchy bitch all day long because you don't get to eat no more? What kind of life is that? Vanessa becomes a complete bitch when she's dieting. She's like, you know, we all have to do this, we all have to change that, and she wants to get on us about what we're eating. It doesn't matter what I'm eating, I can't be on a diet for you.
I see what's happening here. So when Vanessa diets, she expects everyone else to diet with her. Okay. So that's why she probably believes that big little sis, or I don't know, it's old, who gives a shit. That's why she probably believes skinny sis sabotages her. Because skinny sis can still eat whatever she wants to eat and not gain any weight. But Vanessa's like, well, when I'm in your company, I want you all to be eating with me. But like sis said, you can't. But like her sister said though, what I eat is what I eat. You know what I mean? It's not gonna lose weight for you. You know what I mean? I get it now. I get it now. It's literally a matter where sis isn't necessarily enabling in any kind of way. She's just, in a simple way, she's just flat out saying that, listen, I've got to. No. So if you want to lose weight, then you lose weight. But I don't need to change what I'm eating. No. And you definitely don't want to be, you know, a BICTH just because I'm eating what I want to eat, because you can't eat it anymore because you're trying to do better for yourself. But you're doing better for yourself, so you should focus on yourself, not me or anyone else. So I see what's happening here. Okay, and that's why Vanessa decided to say sis was always trying to sabotage her when her sister's not trying to sabotage her. It's just that her sister doesn't need to go on a diet the same as she does, which is in somewhat, technically that's incorrect, because just because skinny sis can't put weight on, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's healthy. She probably isn't that healthy inside, to be fair. So her going on a diet of her own, like, well, not necessarily a diet is like a weight loss diet, but like a more healthier lifestyle, she could do with that too, if she's always eating junk, if you dig what I'm saying. So yeah, but either way, Vanessa has to do this for herself, and she can't expect anyone else to be a part of the journey. That is just that's the bottom line, point blank, period. But let's get it.
You're not gonna stop eating this kind of stuff, and you know you're not. I am. You say you are, but I mean, there's no way I see you giving up the food you love.
Well, we'll let this be my last bite. How about that?
As negative as a sister sounds, and as and as unsupportive, if that's a word, as the sister, or unsupportive, whichever one it is, yeah. Sister sounds, I guess, if she's been in Vanessa's life her whole life, which she has, and Vanessa's always talked about losing weight and she hasn't, well, what's the sister supposed to believe? There's only so much you can keep supporting someone who keeps continuously failing, right? So, but damn, it doesn't make anything right. This situation is very strict, very, very sticky. It can only get worse. But hey, let's get into it.
Right. Exercise. I've been stalling way too long with my diet. I definitely need to get back on track.
So for the people who don't remember Megan, you know, obviously was bedbound. Well, she wasn't bedbound, but she had to walk around with oxygen all everywhere. She had pee pads on the floor because she couldn't even make it to the toilet, so she'd always pee herself. And she was able to lose enough weight for her to be approved for surgery. So she ended up having a gastric bypass, or one of those gastric surgeries, okay? And she was able to lose over up to 150 pounds, okay, which is good. But as you can see here, as you heard, she hasn't been on track as of late. Quite interesting, because Vanessa reminds me of Tammy a little bit. And then we've got Megan here, who's giving me vibes of Amy. Now, just so you know, at this moment in time, she's in her friend's house. And she's staying in the basement of her friend's house with her fiance. Her friend has 4 kids. Her friend is also overweight, which you will see at some point, you know what I mean? It's just, she hasn't done anything yet. That's worth documenting, you know what I mean? So it is quite interesting how Megan hasn't got a place of her own, but she's able to get engaged. But okay, cool, whatever. Better than having kids and staying in your sister's house, you know what I mean? But you see this? I honestly think that these 2, or the 4, because like I said, they've got friends who are also involved, right? I honestly feel like this is going to be potentially more of a train wreck show than 1,000 Pound Sisters, purely because we've got 4 women that are all completely obese, and it seems to me as if the support system between them probably isn't really gonna work. But hey, we shall wait and see as the season goes on. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to stop this video right here, right now. And I'm going to upload this one as it is, just to give it a test run that I'm able to get away with this video. That is the grand scheme of things. If I am, then don't worry. Part 2 is on its way. Okay? Literally shortly after the upload of this one. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, if we make it, let's get it.